and across my forehead. I'll just do that instead. I think that makes more sense. Okay. It's a bobbin dump. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Sleepy Tuesday for me. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, guys. It is July the 2nd. It is cool right now where I'm at. It's like 67 degrees, which hello, I'm here for because the humidity is it's wreaking havoc on my psyche a little bit. I don't like being sticky and I don't like being hot. So but right now it's 67 degrees. I just dropped the oldest and the youngest off. The middle child's asleep. And I'm like ready to sew. I'm going to be sewing up a dainty day tripper today in a Star Trek print that's going to be presented to the world in about 2 weeks, and I'm really excited about it. Winnie from Thumbs and Thimples did an excellent job. Like, I love when people honestly know their craft and know their fandom because you can tell in their print. You can see who they authentically are. So I think when these prints come out, you guys, any Trekkies out there are going to like totally flip their lid and be ecstatic that there are prints, because normally we get like a lot of Star Wars or different fandoms, but Star Trek is very hard because the characters are whimsical as it is, and getting different artists' interpretation of it can be traumatic looking. um so I'm really excited to be working with these prints. Yesterday I didn't sew a bag. I cut out the bag that I'm sewing right now. I had a straight panic attack yesterday. It was just like a lot of little things that are coming to fruition and I just didn't know how to handle it, and I didn't even know I was having a panic attack until I realized I wanted to cry and scream and laugh at the same time, and that I felt horrible, like like you're sick but you're not. So I took the rest of the day off and I just basically stayed in a nice cool room and just kind of drifted off until my son woke me up asking me about angel food cake. Um they always know, like, when you're in that sleep realm where you're about to hit that heavy RM and you're gonna be out and you're gonna be feeling good, my kids magically know how to appear right before that time. So, um, I had that's what happened yesterday. Today, I'm going to finish and start we'll start and finish the Danny Day Tripper. I have everything cut out for it. I have all the modifications that I want to do in my head. I cut those modifications out and I'm going to sew that bad boy up. I love that. This is my favorite pattern from Sewing Patterns by Mrs. H. It is just a unique backpack that doesn't look like anything else out there. It has a frame in it, so you get that whole Mary Poppin thing when you open it up, and it's just very classy. I can't wait till I'm able to share it with you guys because I think you will really enjoy it. Um, what's out right now is Uh-Oh Creation has a tote called the Taylor Tote that is out right now. And the Taylor Tote is the perfect beach tote. It is gorgeous. So we're going to utilize 2.5-inch webbing. We're going to be using, I use vinyl mesh. You can use cotton or water resistant canvas. I use this really pretty fun Perfect Tulip Pink because I like how the colors variant. And I put water resistant canvas on the bottom because I just figure whoever has this is going to take this to the beach. Inside, you have a nice zipper pocket. I bound mine. The pattern comes where it's not bound. I just like the idea of it being bound. And it comes together really nice. And as you can see, there's binding in the inside. So this is one of my favorite totes. I've actually been using this for going grocery shopping as well because it carries a lot. And because the bottom has some stability, I can carry like water, juices, or whatever in here. But it's called the Taylor Tote. I put all the information into where you can purchase this pattern in the description box. It is a fun tote to make. It takes a couple of seconds. There's like all the pattern pieces you put together and you're done binding the bag and you're done. So you're gonna bind the top, as you can see, and then in the inside of the bag. That's why I bound the pocket, because I just thought, if I'm binding already, why not? Make it cohesive. Oh, thank you. Yeah, bright colors, summer, spring. Thank you, Donna Alexandria. Yeah, there wasn't sewing in my school. My Abuelita sewed, and so I sewed. I used to make my Barbie dolls and my Cricut dolls, clothes, and I've always been, anybody that's known me knows that I've always had more of like a creative, like making stuff and building stuff. Like I used to like building Barbie doll houses, but not playing with my actual Barbie dolls, or creating clothes or haircuts, but not actually playing with the dolls. So that's just like part of my style. I like making something for somebody else to use, and it brings me on cloud nine. Like I love when someone has my bag or something I made and they love it, because that's what I do. That's why I do it all. Thank you, Joanne. Yeah, I really do like the Taylor Tote. I had some vinyl mesh that was already in my stash, and it came together beautifully. It's a fast project, and if you're going to the beach anytime this summer or going to the pool, that is a bag to bring, because you could just roll up a couple towels and do it. If you go to my Facebook page, That's So Nova, you can see some pictures of it being held against someone's body, as well as it being a wide open shot, so you can get a better idea. And if you go to Uh-Oh Creations and you hit that link, there's no affiliations. Tara's just a wonderful designer, and I just love anyone that can support her, because I believe we should support our designers. You can see more of the other testers. Now, let me be perfectly clear. This is not the mesh that you buy from Bayani. That Bayani is a soft nylon, and it is collapsible. Even if you starch it, it will not hold up. It will not stand on its own. This is a vinyl mesh, which is Intel exactly what it is: vinyl, plastic, polyurethane, things along those lines, just like we use when we use faux leather. It's the same kind of material, except it already has like pre-cut out perforation holes. So this is why I can make a perfect swim bag, because if it has wet stuff, it has places where the water can escape from. Ah, totally get that. I know, I hear that. I did forgot to do, I hear people tell me that they have like home economics, and we didn't have that at my school. Um, but we had different things like at one of the junior highs. We moved around a lot when I was younger. One of my junior highs, the prerequisite is everybody had to learn ASL. We had a lot of hearing enabled people at our school, and it was imperative that the whole school was able to communicate with them. So it was like having English. It wasn't like a elective that you could sign out of. It was part of it. So that was really cool. I never had, like, there was no home ec or no sewing. I probably would have enjoyed it because I could sew. So, I would probably would have thoroughly enjoyed that. But no, they didn't have that when I went to school, unfortunately. I wish they did though. Then I could have probably had good marks, like Shinova does excelling well at sewing. She has the patience of a saint. Because other than that, it was like Shinova moves around a lot. Shinova's a class clown. Shinova's in the corner scaring us because she's not saying anything. That's generally what you got from me. Um, but yes, so that bag, the Taylor Tote's out right now. I know Toby Styles has a bag that's out right now too. I believe it's called the Bella bag. I will be showing you guys mine on Thursday or Friday. I did mine with some Beetlejuice fabric and it came out really cute. There are two versions of this pattern, and I really wanted to emphasize this before someone buys this bag. There's a version that's for the flat bag and for the free arm. Toby has really good testers, and the testers came to her immediately as soon as we did it and was like, this is not flatbed friendly. I didn't use my free arm. I used my flatbed, and I struggled with it. So she created a newer version, which I have not tested yet, that is extremely supposed to be extremely more flatbed friendly. I really like her take on a bowler bag. Because there are pleats and stuff like that to give it that three-dimensional look to it versus having gussets or wings or what have you. So it was very interesting putting hers together. As you all know, I'm a sucker for a bowler bag. So to see someone bring to life a new way to do a bowler bag was freaking tastic. I'm not gonna lie. I love when I see designers create something different that your imagination can't even process, and it sparks creativity in you, feeds your soul, and makes you passionate about the project that you're about to do. So she has the Bella bag that just came out too. I'm seeing that there's a couple different patterns coming out, and I'm excited. Anytime I see like can do crafts or any patterns come out from any designer that I religiously purchase from, I'm excited. I do see that even Country Cow just came out with a mini pack, and I think if I'm not mistaken, there was two different posts. One where like you could see small cuts of um Joe sewing, and then there is a version where Adam is making it on his Cellrite. So I love the fact that they have two different designers together, like, so you get to see what it's like on a more domesticated machine and what it's like to be on a more industrial. Like I love that take, and I hope they continue to make bags like that where it could be done on either one, because that opens up the possibilities and the realms for everybody in every walk of life, and you got to definitely appreciate that. So I know these are the bags that I've seen that have came out, and I'm excited to see what else comes out. I know there's a lot of designers that are behind the scenes. It's usually the summertime, so I normally don't see a spike in bag making in the July. It usually happens in August when back to school is starting, and there's all these new backpacks, messenger bags, and things along that line to get people ready for school. So that's it. I don't think I have anything else to say at this moment. I'm hoping that I can finish this Danny Day Tripper before my alarm goes off at 11:15, and take a little high siesta today, and maybe watch some really bad comedy or like some superhero stuff, or like rewatch some like I don't know. I like to watch anything with Will Ferrell or like Jack Black or something or Adam Sandler, watch something with them and have laugh and enjoy the day. Cause yesterday's panic attack was like real and I was not I was just not ready for it. But I am here and I will see you guys later. I hope everyone has a really good day. Know that you're important. If you get to sew today, awesome. If you don't, it's okay. If you're part of Patreon, remember today is the last day to vote on what bag we're going to be doing a sew along. Right now, I believe um Stitchcraft's the Jane Austen bag is number one. So make sure you get your vote in at 7 o'clock today. I will close down the poll and I will put down who the winner is. So I will talk to you guys all later and I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Bye.